at the crossroads of continents, where Europe meets Asia. There is a land shaped by empires for thousands of years. Armies marched across these plains. Ships crossed its narrow straits, and rulers dreamed of controlling its cities. This is Turkey, a country where Roman amphitheaters stand beside Ottoman mosques, where ancient trade routes once connected the world, and where history was never erased, only layered. From the mighty walls of Constantinople to the underground cities carved beneath the earth, Turkey has always been more than territory. It has been power, it has been belief, it has been ambition, and its story is far from simple. Few cities in history have been as desired as Constantinople, founded as Byzantium, reborn as the capital of the Roman Empire in the east, and later transformed into Istanbul. This city stood at the center of power for more than 1,000 years. Its walls were legendary. Its harbor controlled trade between the Mediterranean and the Black Sea. Merchants from distant lands arrived here, bringing silk, spices, gold, and ideas. But Constantinople was more than a marketplace. It was a symbol of faith, of empire, and of endurance. When the Ottomans captured the city in 1453, it did not disappear. It transformed. And with that transformation, a new chapter of history began. From this city, the Ottoman Empire expanded across 3 continents. At its height, it ruled lands stretching from North Africa to the Balkans, from the Middle East to the gates of Vienna. Its influence reached deserts, mountains, and seas, binding distant cultures under a single imperial authority. Its sultans governed vast territories, commanded powerful armies, and built palaces that reflected unimaginable wealth. Within the walls of Topkapi Palace, decisions were made that shaped the fate of millions. Gold, silk, and intricate architecture were not just decoration, they were symbols of authority and permanence. Yet the empire was not held together by force alone. It relied on trade, administration, and a system that allowed diverse cultures and religions to coexist. Across its cities, churches, synagogues, and mosques stood within walking distance, a reflection of a complex and layered society. Mosques with towering minarets reshaped skylines. Bridges connected cities. Markets flourished. Caravans carried goods across continents. For centuries, the Ottoman Empire was one of the most influential powers on earth, not only through conquest, but through connection. Long before the Ottomans, this land belonged to civilizations far older. The Hittites ruled central Anatolia. Greek colonies lined the Aegean coast, and Roman cities rose with theaters, temples, and roads that still survive today. Each empire believed it would last forever. In Ephesus, marble streets still echo with distant footsteps. Once a thriving Roman metropolis, it was a place of commerce, philosophy, and architecture. Today, its columns and facades stand beneath open skies, silent witnesses to centuries of change. In Cappadocia, entire cities were carved underground. These hidden networks of tunnels and chambers were designed for survival during times of invasion. Above ground, rock formations rise like natural monuments, while beneath them, history remains hidden in the dark. Turkey is not defined by a single era. It is a mosaic of civilizations, each leaving something behind. Layer upon layer, history built itself here, never erased, only transformed. In the 20th century, the Ottoman Empire came to an end. After centuries of expansion and influence, the old imperial system could no longer survive the pressures of a changing world. From its collapse emerged a new republic, determined to redefine the future. Modern Turkey was shaped by reform, by ambition, and by a desire to balance tradition with progress. New institutions were formed. Old structures were reorganized. The country began building a new identity, one that looked forward, while still carrying the weight of its past. Today, Istanbul remains one of the world's great cities. Its skyline blends ancient domes with modern towers. The Bosphorus still divides continents, but connects cultures. Ships pass beneath bridges, while prayers echo across the water. Markets remain vibrant. Coastlines attract millions, and history continues to influence daily life. Turkey stands between worlds, not divided by them, but defined by both. Across Turkey, architecture tells the story of belief. Domes rise above city skylines. Minarets stretch toward the sky. Ancient churches, mosques, and monasteries stand within walking distance of one another. Faith here was never only private. It shaped public space, identity, and daily rhythm. The call to prayer echoes across Istanbul, blending with the sound of traffic and ferries. Turkey is not defined only by its cities. Its geography is dramatic and diverse. From the snow-covered peaks of eastern Anatolia to the turquoise waters of the Mediterranean coast, the landscape changes constantly. Volcanic valleys shaped Cappadocia. Mountains protect remote villages. Rivers carve paths through ancient land. This natural diversity shaped settlement, trade, and defense. Empires did not simply rise here by chance. They were guided by terrain. Even today, nature continues to define how people live. In the north, the Black Sea coast feels different from the rest of the country. Green hills stretch toward the horizon. Rain falls more often. Architecture changes. Eastern Turkey carries a quieter rhythm. Here, traditions remain strong. Villages sit high above valleys, and history feels closer to the surface. Turkey is not one story. It is many regions, each with its own character. Music plays an important role in Turkish life. Traditional instruments, folk songs, and modern fusion coexist. In cities, street musicians perform beside historic monuments. In villages, weddings become community celebrations. Art, craft, and storytelling have survived centuries of change. Carpet weaving, ceramics, calligraphy, each carries echoes of past civilizations. Culture here is layered, just like its history. To understand Turkey is to understand movement, not only across land, but across time. Empires rose and fell. Borders shifted, cities transformed, but the land endured. Through conquest and reform, through war and rebuilding, through centuries of change, something consistent remained, a culture shaped by adaptation. Turkey has never been frozen in one identity. It has absorbed influences, redefined itself, and moved forward without fully abandoning its past. Today, the call to prayer still echoes across skylines, while high-speed trains connect distant cities. Ancient bazaars continue to trade beneath modern financial districts. Fishermen cast their lines into waters that once carried Roman ships and Ottoman fleets. This coexistence is not accidental. It is the result of geography, history, and resilience. Turkey stands at a crossroads, not trapped between worlds, but strengthened by both. It carries Europe in one direction, Asia in another, and its own identity at the center. It is a country that has known power, decline, rebirth, and ambition, and its story is still unfolding, not as an echo of the past, but as a nation shaping its future. In the modern era, Turkey has become more than a bridge of culture. It has become a bridge of commerce. Its economy connects Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. Factories produce automobiles, textiles, electronics, and machinery. Ports move millions of tons of cargo each year. Trade routes that once carried caravans now carry containers and pipelines. Geography continues to define Turkey's importance. The Bosphorus Strait remains one of the most strategic waterways in the world. Energy pipelines cross its territory. Military alliances shape its diplomacy. And its position between continents gives it influence far beyond its borders. Yet, Turkey is not defined by industry alone. Each year, millions of visitors arrive to walk through ancient ruins, sail along turquoise coastlines, and explore vibrant cities, from Cappadocia's floating balloons to the beaches of Antalya. Tourism has become one of the pillars of its economy. History attracts the curious, nature attracts the adventurous, and hospitality leaves a lasting impression. Major cities continue to expand. Skylines rise higher each year. Universities educate a new generation. Technology companies grow. Airports connect Turkey to nearly every region of the world. It is a nation moving forward rapidly, confidently, strategically. Yet, even in this movement, tradition remains visible. Markets still sell spices the way they did centuries ago. Family businesses continue along narrow streets. Calls to prayer echo above glass towers. Turkey's strength may lie in this balance between preservation and ambition. A land shaped by empires, defined by geography, and driven by ambition. A bridge not only between continents, but between past and future. Thank you for watching. Discover more stories from around the world here on Stories of Our World.